Week 2 has just concluded, and I am feeling a bit discouraged. Before we delve into the reasons, let's discuss the logistics. Week 2 began with yet another delay, this time lasting almost 6 hours. It's not too surprising when you consider all the updates that Intrepid released in just 4 days. Let's take a moment to hear what Stephen Sharif has to say.
Glorious testers. Intrepid has been hard at work this week, making adjustments based on the data collected from our October 25th, 2024 weekend testing. Our testers went hard, and so did we this week. It is important to note that development is not a perfect science. Sometimes when you fix bugs, you make new ones, and oftentimes velocity of work done correlates to new bugs generated. Please be vigilant this weekend as you test the changes listed below. Thank you for your help and patience as we continue to make Ashes of Creation better and better.
Most notable updates were increased spawn rates and reduce the respawn timers for Tier 1 gatherables, as well as increase the maximum stack size for Novice, Apprentice, and Journeyman bags. Samaya's Hope was added as a second starting quest area in preparation for the second round of alpha testers on November 8th. Mounts now have their speed increased from 130 to 135%, along with a new dash ability for quick escapes. Both the fighter and tank archetypes underwent some adjustments. Take a quick look at the rest of the updates. I think it's time to move on. Despite all these updates, I felt we moved 1 step forward and 2 steps back. Defeating NPCs solo was nearly impossible due to the constant rubber banding. I was surprised by the combatants who seemed to disappear and then reappear. When did wolves get camouflage? Then you have these guys, mainly in Joiva, hyped up on Red Bull, which they supposedly fixed during the Saturday morning patch, but it wasn't. All of this made combat frustrating, so I spent the rest of week 2 working on my professions. On the positive side, I reached apprentice lumberjacking and purchased a bag that holds stacks of up to 62. I spent most of week 2 traveling from one node to another, collecting precious materials, selling common items, and completing artisan commissions on my way to the next node. I got up close and personal with Tumok the Wretched, watched Nark and his party run away from Minotaurs, and checked out Pirate Software's new mount given to him by Stephen Sharif. I ended week 2 working on my hunting and found an amazing spot with 5 bears and 2 wolves, all within a short radius. Let's take a look at what Intrepid has planned for next weekend. Alpha 2 Wave 1 testers will finally have access. This includes my husband, so we will see a lot more combat. And we will finally see what happens to nodes in impending disarray. In the words of Vaknar, testers who do not have node resources and gold stored in their node will see their service buildings enter a state of impending disarray. Anyone know what he's getting at? That's it for me. I'll see you all next week.